Hey everybody, and welcome to this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. After defeating the Primal Ifrit and returning back to the Waking Sands, you're going to be introduced to members of the three Grand Companies. Grand Companies are organizations that belong to the three main city-states of the Eorzean Alliance. The Maelstrom from Limsa Lominsa, the Immortal Flames from Ul'dah, and the Order of the Twin Adder from Gridania. After being introduced, you will choose one of these three grand companies to join. You do not, however, have to join a grand company from the city-state in which you started the game.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimal herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah! Rauban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Naldal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might. I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Eorzean settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Eorzean. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
Upon finishing your third and final introduction to the three Grand Companies, you can return to Minfilia in the Waking Sands.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
It's at this point in time you can choose which Grand Company you want to join. Me being from Limsa Lominsa and having previously had the Maelstrom as my Grand Company, I'm going to go with that one just for the sake of education in the video, going over how to get promoted and different steps that you need to take and things that are available to you within that Grand Company. So the Storm Officer wants us to speak with the Personnel Officer at Maelstrom Command. Now this doesn't mean that we are now a member of the Grand Company. We have to do a quest in order to gain admittance to the Grand Company. Despite all of our heroic efforts, we still need to prove ourselves. So we've arrived back in Limsa Lominsa, and we're just going to take the Aetheryte and use the Aethernet up to the aft castle. From the aft castle Aetheryte, Maelstrom Command is just across this bridge. After speaking with the Storm Personnel Officer and viewing a cutscene, you learn that members of Maelstrom Command are under attack, so just follow your quest objective to the airship and its crew. Lower Lenosia, just outside of Tempest Gate. Simply head back to the aft castle Aetheryte and use it to exit through the Tempest Gate into Lower Lenosia. Turning in the quest rewards you with a small cutscene in which you are inducted into the ranks of the Maelstrom. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you found the information in this video informative. As always, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share your favorite videos. And if there's anything that you guys want to see in the future, leave it in the comments below.